Hello, today I'm going to be talking about my favorite behavioral tool for dogs, the Kong. I'm often asked, what is my method of stuffing a Kong to introduce to a dog? I have a 5-step method I want to share with you that I think will help you and your dog to get started the right way. The first step is quiet time. We don't want anyone getting the car keys, getting their coat. It's a time maybe when you're watching TV or reading a book. It's a time also to supervise your dog and maybe learn a little bit about their chewing temperament as they're working to get treats out. Remember, separation anxiety usually starts within the first 15 to 30 minutes of you leaving your dog alone. Dogs with separation anxiety exhibit distress and behavior problems, so it is important that your dog has a Kong stuffed with high-value treats a minute or so before you leave. The number 2 step is make it an event. This is supposed to be fun for you and your dog. It's something to get your dog excited about. Maybe by rattling the treat. We might take some treats here and put them in right in front of the dog, and I'm showing the dog. Call your dog by their name. And then maybe you turn away. Oh, I got a special one here that I don't want you to see. Make the dog interested in what you're doing. Make it an event. The third step is make it easy. Think of this as a mental and physically stimulating puzzle. If the puzzle's too difficult, your dog will lose interest. So we want to make it easy. I've broken up some treats here. I'm using the Kong Stuffin' IQ treats that are 100% baked salmon, high value treat. And I'm using the Kong Stuffin' liver snacks. But I've broken them up into small pieces, and I want them to go into the Kong very easily, so they'll come out of the Kong very easily. Let the dog win, win, win. And then as they become more experienced, you may want to make their job more challenging. A couple things that I would try would be to wedge some large biscuits inside the cavity under the rim of the opening. You might want to just pack the stuffing tighter. I like to freeze things in Kongs, maybe using a combination of canned food, gravy, and mix with your food nuggets. Step number 4, always use a primer. What's a primer? A primer is that most irresistible treat that your dog just cannot resist. It may be something like our Kong Easy treat or something like our new Kong Stuffin' Peanut Butter. But one thing to remember with a primer, always use it sparingly. It is something that is going to ignite the dog to the Kong, and then they have to work to get the other treats out. Step number 5, we always want to praise our dog when they're doing the right thing. Dogs have a natural need to chew. We don't want them chewing on our furniture. We don't want them chewing on our shoes. When they're chewing on their Kong, there should be quiet praise. When you praise your dog for doing the right thing, they will repeat that behavior. Now let's review the 5 steps in our method. Number 1, you want it to be quiet time when you stuff a Kong. Number 2, you want to make stuffing a Kong an event. Number 3, you want the dog to win, win, win. Number 4, you always use a primer. And number 5, praise your dog for doing the right thing. Take this method, try it. I know your dog will love you for it.